all sorted. Right, so I've got catalogue paper ribbons and what I bought. So yeah, so I'm getting all my catalogues ready. Got all my stickers on them, ready to send out. So if you want one and you don't have a demonstrator, then leave me a comment, drop me a line, Nigezza at gmail.com, and I'll put one in, or you can go over to my blog nigezza.co.uk and there's a little request form on the sidebar. Okay, so they're going out in the post. They're getting ready. They're getting addressed, and they'll go out sometime between Christmas and New Year. Yeah, and I'm going to do paper and ribbon share. So you can either have both or just the one. So if you buy them both together, there is a bit of a discount. So we've got 7 packs of paper in the catalogue plus 2 celebration ones, and I will include the celebration ones in the paper share. And the ribbons, we've got oh, there's one hiding there. So we've got 5 ribbons and 4 twines. Okay, so you get 2 meters of each of these, and then a meter each of the twines, because they're smaller on the roll. And I'm going to just undo these so you can see. This is how they come to you. So this is a mint macaron linen sheer ribbon. Love it. It's like what we had before. We had our Whisper White sheer ribbon, and we had it in Old Olive, didn't we? And fresh, no, I think I coloured it Fresh Fig. Clips of Coral, we had it. So that's really lovely, and as you can see, it goes with that paper there really nicely. I'll show you the paper in a sec. So I really like that. That needs winding on a twine, so I need to on a winder. These are the twines that you get, and they go with the male set. I think that's Garden Green, Night of Navy. Not sure. I think that might be Poppy Parade and Basic Black. Should have looked it up, but I didn't. This is some real red double stitched satin ribbon. Gorgeous. I love that. It's really nice. You can, don't know if you can see the stitching on that. Not sure how well that's coming up, but it's really nice. I love satin ribbon. Quite luxurious. Then this one is petal pink and a metallic edge, and it's champagne. It's our champagne colour. So we've got champagne foil, and it goes nicely with that. And there's some paper with some champagne foiling in it, so it goes really well with that, which is the only paper I haven't got to show you because it hasn't arrived yet. And this one is the Whisper White crinkle seam binding. So I think it's a nice width. We've had seam binding before, but it's been thicker, so I really like this, that it's thinner. And what's wonderful about Whisper White ribbon is you can use your blends and you can colour it any colour you want. Well, any colour that you've got blends for. So that's why I'm really excited about this one, for doing that. Easy to match your cards. And then this one is Daffodil Delight, and it's a ruched ribbon. And again, I do like this size of ribbon. It's 1/4 of an inch. It's really nice. So some of them are 3/8 of an inch and some of them are 1/4 of an inch. And then there's another one which I don't have, which is the braided burlap, and that's 5/16, but I haven't got that one to show you. So there we go. I think the braided burlap's a bit like our linen braided twine that we've got, but it's thicker. Okay, and then we've got the papers, and this is the only 6x6 pack we've got all the rest are 12 by 12. So this is Best Dressed, and what we've got is we've got lovely floral on one side, and then it's a set that's got makeup and handbags and shoes and things. I like that side best. So we've got two nice stripes there, really like that, and there you can see the perfume bottles and handbags. That's really not doing it for me, but this, gorgeous, goes nicely together, that. Love these flowers, reminds me of Abstract Impressions. Really, really like that. Perfume bottles on the other side. Might be purple, which I love, but that's the side I like best. And here we've got, I think it's purple posy, isn't it? Poppy, yeah, that colour. And that one's quite nice as well, actually, even though I don't like yellow. It's quite nice. And that's lovely. That's like the smaller version of that. That's cute. Shoes on the other side. That's what I like. Some more florals. So this just reminds me a little bit of the Floral Garden that I made a mini album out of. Sort of, well, it's not like it, but it's floral like that, so I could do something similar. And then we've got dots on the other side, which I quite like. That's really pretty. And dots on that side, which is great. Shoes on that side, they can keep that. I quite like that. Like those dots. Lipstick, no thank you. Really like that paper, even though it's pink, and I'm not really a pink one, and that's makeup, so no. No for you, as my son used to say. No for you. And yeah, like that. I actually like that as well. That's really nice, and it's got that watercolour effect, so it's like bits of it's lighter and bits of it's darker. So lovely, lovely paper, that. So I shall be enjoying creating with that. I haven't done any creating with the new stuff yet. I might get on to doing that today. So we've got Basic Grey, Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Lovely Lipstick, Mint Macaron, Old Dolly, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy. That's it, Posy I was trying to think of. And Whisper White in that one. So that's our Best Dressed paper. So move that out of the way. And then here's all the other papers. So these will be cut up into, because these are the 12 by 12 sheets, so they'll come to you as 6 by 12. That's how I do them. I think that's a more usable size. You can get 3 card bases out of this. I've done one sheet wonders on half a sheet like that, where I've got 6 cards, 8 cards. So I just think this is a better size than cutting it down to 6 by 6. So that's how I send them to you. So this one is the From My Heart, and what you'll get is a 6 by 12 of each of the sheets. So let me just do one at a time. So this is obviously based for Valentine's. This one has no foiling, but all the others have got foiling on. So we've got hearts and stripes. So that's quite cute. On this side, there's a punch that comes with this, that you can punch out these scalloped hearts, and then it's just, oh, that's not the other side of it. And then we've just got hearts like that on the other side. Again, this one's got hearts that would cut out with the heart die, and then we've got that on the other side. This reminds me of wrapping paper. I don't know why, but it does. And it's nice and shiny, and then you've got lots of hearts on the other side, which is very similar to that. When we were cutting it up earlier in the week, it was like, oh, that's really similar. That one's got like a pinky background, and this one's got a white background. It's really, really similar. And this one hasn't foiled as well, so there's 2 sheets that are not foiled, and all the rest are. And then there's some nice little cute little foiling there as well, and the nice little arrows, Cupid arrows. So obviously that's thinking about Valentine, because this catalogue is around from January to the end of May, or the beginning of June, when the new catalogue comes out. So it will incorporate Valentine's Day and Mother's Day as well. So then we've got one for the gentleman. Oh, that's pretty sexist. I do do have a female relative who plays golf. So this one's kind of centered around golf. So you've got this side, so we've got golf tees, golf balls, golf buggies, golfing related stuff. We've got a golf bag that's upside down, some crests. We've got the flags that you have at golfing. We've got more golf bags, and then we've got this sheet here. And when we were cutting this, we didn't cut that way because that would cut that in half. We cut it this way, so you'd get it cut this way. So you have got 6 scenes there, which you could of course colour in and have yourself 6 little toppers for a card that you would maybe layer on the back of one of these. And then on the other side of all these, you've got some lovely masculine patterns. I absolutely adore check, absolutely adore tartan, which is why I love the wrapped in plaid paper. So this is going to be the side that I'm going to use. I'm not really seeing myself, even for the golf fans in the family, I'm really probably not going to do that, but I love this, love that, love that, love that, love that, sort of very sort of Harlequin-y, this one. So having 2 sons and Ed, I do make a lot of mail cards, so so yeah, these will be brilliant for that. And they match that twine. Where's my twine gone? This is where the twine comes in. It's for this set here, which again, I think a piece of twine on a masculine card is great. So that one's called Country Club. And then the next one I'm going to show you is Birthday Bonanza. So these are very good for children's cards. So we've got this puffin, and I made a puffin, cuddly toy, when my kids were little, and they loved it. We've got a koala bear, and we've got a lion. So those are the 3 animal characters in this set, and there's a stamp set to go with it. So we have those, quite fun, and there they are all together in that sheet. And then we've got sheets with balloons that kind of match there. We've got birthday candles, and then on the other side we have sort of ice cream. Now my 2 great nephews, Dad, oh hi, so I've got Trisha here and I've got Karen here, hi, thanks for joining me. Yes, my 2 great nephews, their dad is an ice cream man, so I always try to make them something ice creamy. On the other side of that we've got presents, and then on these busy ones we have some plainer patterns, which is probably what I'm likely to use, is these plainer patterns, because that's more my cup of tea, really. But I do have some children to make for, so I probably will use the other one. And then we've got painted poppies, which people are going mad for, and I'm not surprised because it's beautiful. This one comes on a sheet where it's like that on the opposite side, so we cut it this way so that you could make 3 or 4 cards out of that. You don't have to do much else to it. It is lovely DSP, yes, Trisha, it is. I really like it. So there's that, it's beautiful. On the other side you've got this lovely sort of watercoloured effect, but why would you use that side when you've got this? It's just stunning, absolutely gorgeous, and the stamp set that goes with it. And I was lucky enough to win a stamp set recently, and I've chosen that as my prize. Again, lovely poppies, and I know in the UK poppies would have been useful around November time, but actually why can't we have poppies all year round? They're just gorgeous, really like them. And that is just stunning, that lovely sort of watercolour look there. Similar there, it's just a bit more dense, and we've got a bit of black outline on it. I really like that effect of having the sort of the black outline on there, and I'll probably be doing that when we're stamping. Again, the other side of this is that sort of washed out look. Very similar, this poppy's smaller and they're a bit more pinky. That's lovely, I do actually like that effect. And here we have, that reminds me of that one. It's just That one's got a blue background and this one's got a white background, and it's purple, which of course I love. And then some nice stripes on that side, and then some nice big poppies with purple on the other side. So that is stunning paper. There's another speciality paper, which is the Parisian Blossom paper, which is my favourite, but I haven't got it. So I haven't got the Parisian paper, and I haven't got the Tropical Oasis, but I do have a bit of Tropical Oasis in this pack here. So let me get that out and then I'll tell you about this pack. So let me get the Tropical Oasis out so I can show you a few sheets, not all of them. So what I do is get together with a couple of demo friends, and we get together and we do a paper share between ourselves. So the same as you're getting here, we do, but one of them hasn't arrived, so so I can't show. So this is just 2 of the sheets, and of course there'll be 6 sheets, so I can just show you 2 of the patterns. So as you can imagine, with Tropical Oasis, hi Fran, it is lovely paper. I have to say, I think this is the nicest, well, apart from the golf side, and I maybe don't do animals very much, pretty much like it all. So look how beautiful this is. And then on the other side we've got pineapples, maybe not my cup of tea, and I really like this sort of, I don't know, it's a bit like a rush mat. I really quite like that, but I can't show you the other papers because I don't have them. So that's that, and let me show you the celebration papers that you get. So as part of celebration, you spend £45 and you get to choose something free. And there's 2 levels. There's free things for £45 and there's free things for £99. Hi Andrea. So you've seen all this paper, Andrea. Heading out for lunch. Have a lovely lunch, Tricia. I've just had my breakfast, to be fair. Well, it's brunch, innit? It's Saturday, that's what I do. So yeah, so you can choose something free for £45, or there is a bigger item for a £90 spend. So I've sort of flipped these so you can see the 2 sides. So it's a little bit like Perennial Essence, which I absolutely love. Hi Steph. Sat in hospital. Oh no, at an appointment. Oh dear. Oh well. Maybe I'm a bit more interesting than sitting in a hospital waiting room with their. Usually have the telly on silent, don't they? Gosh, nothing worse. So I'd rather they didn't bother. Yeah. So it reminds me of Perennial Essence, and yeah, I nearly wasn't going to go and get it because I thought, well, I've got Perennial Essence, and I haven't actually done much with it. So, but. In the end, I just thought, yeah, well, I thought I'm going to do paper share, so I'll give this away. So you need to show what people are getting. But how gorgeous is that? So one side is sort of painty, and we had DSP like this a while before. When I was talking with Andrea, we were discussing that we had DSP like this before. And funny enough, I was doing a clear out yesterday, and I found a couple of sheets of it, and I thought, oh, that's the paper we were talking about. So yeah, just love that. Again, it's very sort of Monet-esque, this paper. Which I absolutely adore Monet, and he is my favourite French Impressionist, and yeah, love it. So just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm glad I got a whole pack of this because I can use both sides, because I really like both sides. Just think they obviously they go really well together. So as part of the paper share, you would get a quarter pack of this as well, so you'd get a 6x12 of each of the sheets. And then we've got that's very bright, and then we've got this. So this paper is just stunning, love it, and I will be chopping it. Yeah, well, it's free, so I don't mind so much chopping it when it's free. And then the other paper is also stunning. This is a speciality paper, so it's got some gold foiling in it. And this is just heaven. So it's got this bee theme through it, and there is bees bee theme through other things. The other side of it is just monochrome, which I really like. I loved that paper we had the other year that was all black and white. That was beautiful. Quite like, that's really nice with the that, you know, that'd be nice as a traveller's notebook cover, wouldn't it? Very nice. Reminds me of that Heidi what's her face that makes planners. The foil on the paper is lush. It is, Andrew. It's just gorgeous. I really like it. And then we've got beehives and bees. I, of course, will be using that side. There's no way I'm not going to use that side. This would make another lovely, luxurious sort of little mini handbag as well, wouldn't it? Really like that. Like that other side of that. Reminds me of school grid paper. Really like that. But I'd probably use that side. I've got 2 sheets. I can use one with one and one with the other. And here is this. And we have got a stamp set and a die set. And I think the bee cuts out with the die. I'm sure I saw somebody doing that. And then we've got the plain black. And look at that. That, gosh, I can just see a lid of a box. That's just beautiful. But look at that. I like that side. That's really nice. We've got a stamp like that in the stamp set. And then this sort of simple stripe. But how gorgeous. And you could colour this with blends. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? So again, you get a 6x12 of each of these sheets. Love the bee paper and the stamp set. Can't wait. Yeah, well, some people, yeah, really like the stamp set. I don't do animals. I certainly don't do insects. And yeah, I'm sure I'll see people create with it, and I'll think that's really lovely. So what else have I got to show you? We have this, you've probably seen it, this mini trimmer. It's a mini paper cutter, and it can only be bought right now by demonstrators, and it's going to be part of the joining offer during celebration. So it's this tiny little trimmer, and I thought, I'm going to bring it in now, I've got a Creative Memories trimmer. So I was a scrapbooker at heart, and so this is I bought it off Creative Memories, and this is really useful for cutting and matting sort of photos into mini albums. And I thought it would be about the same size, but it's actually quite a bit smaller. But look how thin it is. This one's really thick. This one's got a drawer in it with all sorts in there, pro markers. Oh, that's where my blade's gone. Right. I used to keep the blades in there for the cutting system with Creative Memories. But this one, I don't know if you can hear, when I push this down, you can hear nothing, can you? If I push this down, you can hear the blades cutting each other. This one, I have had it about 20 years. It doesn't cut so well. If I push it, it does, but it's sort of come a bit loose, so it's not as good. So I was looking for a new little mini one. Handy, take on holiday. That will just not take up very much room. And it's a nice size. So we've got sort of 4¼ inches this way, and it will take a 6x6 sheet that way. So if you're working with 6x6 paper, you can chop 6x6. I'm not going to. But yeah, so you get that, and you get this sample DSP pack. So I say, as demonstrators, we can buy them at the moment during pre-order, but they are going to be part of the joining offer in January. So if you've ever thought about becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator, celebration's always a really good time to do that, because there's always something extra that you get. So you get this free, you get a free stamp set, and all for the usual price of £99, and you get to choose £130 worth of product on top of the free stamp set, and then all this bargain. So yeah, so you get 6 paper samples. So this is the celebration one that you get. So you get a sample of 1, 2, 3, 4. So get 4 of that, 2 of that, and 2 of that. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8 sheets of that one. We got some of the poppy paper, so you get 2 of that one. In fact, you must get 4 of that one, because that's the other side, and then 4 of this one. So you get a little bit extra to play with, which is quite nice. So if you're a bit scared of cutting into your 12 by 12s, you don't have to worry, because you've got some 6 by 6 to practice on. So again, you get 4 6 by 6s of one sheet and 4 of another. But they're quite nice to have as samples. I might probably give some of these away to customers when I send them their catalogues. I might cut these up into little samples for them. So there, I've shown you that one already. This is the birthday bonanza one. So you got that one, and then we got the one with the balloons and the stars on the other side. And then finally we've got the country club one. So we've got that lovely green tartan with the grey on the other side, and then we've got the blue tartan with the golf tees and thingies on the other side. So great little offer going on there. And so let me show you, what did I buy. So I bought From the Heart. This was the first set that took me eye, because I've got my youngest plays all sorts of instruments, plays the keyboards, plays the guitar, he plays the ukulele, plays the saxophone, he plays the oboe, he plays the violin, and he plays the cello. Not all of them fantastically well. The oboe and the saxophone really, really well, and he's getting better all the time at the others. So I just thought, this is a million of cards I can make out of him for that. And both Ed and my other son are into music, listening to music. So I just thought, yeah, I can make stuff for them out of that. This was the other set I wanted. Both these have got little gold things on. So these were designed by Stamping Up demonstrators who hit their 1 million sales. So when you do that, you get to design a stamp set. So something to look forward to, Jez, in the dark, dim future. It's quite a long way off. But I love this. I love the sentiments with the dark background and the white. I just think that's really clever, and I like this to do some backgrounds with. The other stamp set I had to get, I bought the bundle here, the Parisian Beauty. Peeled to the scrapbooker in me, love it. So I've prepped all my stamps. Did that when we were on a bit of a crafty day. That one's photopolymer. So yeah, I just thought lovely backgrounds, lovely bit of stamping, and then the die set that goes with it. That die cuts out that cuts out that. Then we've got 2 words. One's mercy, thank you. One's a more, love. And then we've got a swirl. And then that cuts out the Eiffel Tower on its own. And the paper is inlaid with champagne foiling. So cut that out of champagne foil, and that would look lovely on it. So really like that. And the other stamp sets, the other sets I've got are the freebies. So this ladybug here, this is a cling stamp. This is free if you have 200, she says really quietly because I can't remember. Let me have a little look at the back of my catalogues, so so I know. It is a free host stamp set, and you get it when you have a £275 spend. So if you're going to really push the boat out and treat yourself, if you spend £275, you get this free. and as demonstrators we could get it early, so I did. So I'm going to have fun with that. I love the font, and I've just ordered myself a real red duo of blends so that I can colour this little ladybug in. And I'm not really into animals and insects particularly, but these were cute, so liked that, got that. And then the other thing I've got is these lily, what are they called, lily pad dies. There is a stamp set to go with it, and that's on its way. And I just thought that would team up nicely with the lily pad paper. So yeah, got that. So quite like that. So yes, all the details about the paper share and the ribbon share will be on my blog. I've only just done this. These will be coming out in the catalogues. So if you want a catalogue, let me know. And yes, I'll be putting it on my blog. So I did think I would just do a bit of stamping. I've got some Whisper White, I've got some Memento, and I'm thinking, which stamp set shall I stamp? Because I'm just going to have a go with one of them, because that's all we've really got time for. What do you want to see? Somebody tell me? Which one shall I go for? And then I'll sit and wait, because there's a delay and a lag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one shall I choose? I'm gonna keep going until someone says, or I'm just gonna pick one out. Gotta go for that one. As nobody else said anything, gonna go for that one. So, oh, I didn't bring me blocks, and I might bring a bit of colour as well. So let's get a couple of blocks. There we go. Got a few blocks. Oh, that needs a slightly bigger block, doesn't it? There we go. Don't need that big one. So let's get some of these sentiments. What's that? Thank you. Let's do a thank you and a happy birthday, because that's what I often make. And then we'll get these little ones on. Where's my little square? I thought I got a square one out. Oh, obviously didn't pick it up. Right. So, need some colours. Right, just picked out the in colours, just picked out 3. So, what I'm going to do is do a splodge. I'm going to just stamp it a few times and maybe make a few little splodges about, and maybe make some different cards that I'll cut up. Just trying some different ideas. I quite like that. I think I prefer that to that. That's quite cool. they're on me. They're on my chamois. There we go. So the Rococo Rose. I think we'll go with this one. I think I'm going to try the going down like that one. Like that. It's quite nice, that. I also like it like that. That's quite a cool effect. Do you know what would be nice with this, actually, is put it round the edges. We had a stamp set that did little edges, so it was like it was faded in, quite like that. Yeah, giving me ideas. And then we've got these shapes. So I'm going to do all three. See what that looks like. And then we've got the last one. Oh, peacock. Might actually put some of this behind that, because I think it needs a little bit of something. Yep. I think that just adds a little bit of something to it. Right, so that's good. I'm going to get some scraps to do the sentiment. I did bring some memento, but I think I'm going to try them in colour. Yep. Oh, I like that. I have an idea. Yep, like that. They're all ready to cut out. That bit of a scrub. Didn't scrub it very well. Yep, right, now let's do some thank you. Got all these strips from when I cut down cards, and I think perfect for this set. Might do a happy birthday. Oh, went off the edge of that one. And then we need some seaside spray as well. So get them all clean. Get another strip. And we'll do the seaside spray. And then I've got lots of options. You had to go and clean the bathrooms. Gosh, I did that earlier. So I've gone through, Fran, I've gone through everything that I bought, and now I'm just having a play with one of the, oh, that one don't work, does it? It's really a bit too light, that one. Yeah, I'm just having a play. I asked people what they thought, which stamp set I should play with, and I went with this one. So this is the Label Me Bold, and the other ones I had was the Ladybug, Prisian Beauty, and Music from the Heart. So yeah, so I'm just doing a little bit of stamping, not stamped any of the stamp sets yet, so just had a play with the inks, and now I'm gonna cut them up. Is it 7 AM? Really? Gosh, don't know what time it is here. Lose track. It's nearly midday. So, gonna cut down about 3 inches. And then I'm gonna go take it a quarter down, 2 1/4, so it would mat on 3 inches. That was my thoughts. You like the background? Yes, that was what I thought when I looked at the set in the catalogue. I thought I'm gonna make lots of nice backgrounds, and I love the sentiments, and I thought they will sit really nicely on little mini cards, which I might then send out with my catalogues. Might need to might go over a bit on that one. Did I already cut it at 2 3/4? Yeah. There we go. This is really proper crafting on the hoof, having me thoughts. So I did a little bit of round the edge stamping. Thought that might be quite good. That was just to practice. I wasn't looking at thinking I'm going to do a card like that. Have I just done a little bit of a, thought I'd gone like dog's eye leg then. So yep, take 1/8 off that, and 1/8 off the other side. I have not crafted for a few days. My heart hasn't been in it. The last couple of days I've been a little bit upset, shall we say, and worried and stressed. I'm sure we'll all be alright in the end. Right, going that way. Take a bit off there. Off there. So that's my squares all ready. So I've cut them to 2 3/4 because my idea is they'll mat on 3 by 3. So I'm going to cut some 3 by 3, not 3x3, 3x6. Cut that one there. And then we'll score it at 3. A nice little card. Put these scraps away. What other colours have I got? I've got the Seaside Spray, haven't I? Let's cut Seaside Spray. Cut that at 6. We know that's 6 because that butts up, which is really useful. And then a 3-inch score, and then we'll get the rose one. Which that'll do. I think that's slightly smaller. Just a little sliver needs trimming off that. Can't remember how many squares I did now. I've got 4 there now. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just do the 4. Got things to do. Got Christmas shopping to finish off and the like. Right. Got my sentiments. Get rid of them. Right, so I want to fold and burnish these. I love little 3x3 cards, they're so cute. Which, oh, that's something I haven't shown. There is 3x3 cards in the catalogue. So they come in this pack. I'm not sure how many you get. Let me check. So this is a note card and envelope set. Quantity 24 cards. So you get 24 and 24 envelopes. So, and they already come with a little bit of a wash on them. So that's purple posy. So I think you get 3 of each design. So you get 8 or 3 designs. So you get 8 of each design. So there's one there with a bit of purple posy. One there, I think it's Grapefruit Grove, and one there with one of the yellows. Don't know which yellow. So I thought they were quite cute, and they come with these envelopes to match. So that one matches the yellow. It's got a little space there for writing on, and then you've got this one that's the envelope's covered in flowers, and then the purple posy one is stripy, and I do have an idea for this, so probably a mini album. I do like a mini album, so when I work out that, I shall be bringing you that. But I've made my own 3x3 cards here. So we've got, where's the one that's that's the one I think I like, going that way. I think that's quite cute. Thought I might put that on that one. Then soft sea foam, cocoa rose, save those for something else. So then we've got these, and I thought these would cut out nicely with a big pair of scissors. So, oh, we could use our mini trimmer. Oh, how brilliant, Jez. Let's use the mini trimmer. So, slice that down there. Might be simpler to do this with a pair of scissors. Let's see. So there's a happy birthday there. Let's see if it's quicker with scissors. Probably. There's a little bird in the backyard. I keep seeing it move out the corner of my eye, and I keep thinking that it's a different sort of vermin. One that would send me screaming. But it isn't. It's a little bird. We're looking for some food because it's a bit cold out there. I thought that was one I had to pick up. It's a bit cold out there, but then it is December. December in Yorkshire. Although it's not raining and there is a little bit of blue sky with a smattering of cloud, so it's could be worse. So that one's happy birthday. I didn't do a thank you in purple. Pretty peacock. Let's do some thank yous in soft sea spray. That's a happy birthday, Jez. Not a thank you. I can read. Got a degree and everything. There we go. I quite find this quite therapeutic and calming, and you've got to concentrate on this so I don't have to think about all the mess. I spent yesterday clearing out the last remnants of my old craft room. I got a pile to chuck, a pile to recycle, a pile to donate, and got to get it all ready for guests, which will be here in a week and a bit, so need to get sorted. And I felt the need to chuck and sort so that my head didn't have to think about anything else yesterday. There we go. Of course, you can cut these with a bit of a white background as well, if you want to. Right, I think that'll do for now. shift those. So I might turn that way, and just do the one little happy thank you there. Simple. I do have some ribbon to go with this as well, which I could put on. Tombow. I've got a new Tombow, but I think there's a bit left still in that one. Just do that. You can, with 3x3, if you've got the stitched squares, the biggest stitched square does actually form a nice mat for a 3x3 card. And might get some twine. Let's do a little bow. I quite like this. It's a little bit like me just playing. With people watching me. I was watching a teammate do a live last night on YouTube. I've not done one of them before. And she was just playing. With no idea where she was going to end up. And I quite like that. Yeah, quite like that. So I'm going to leave this as a sort of a flat card, apart from the ribbon. No, thank you. And then we just need. And I might just put a little dollop Tombow there. Stick it on. So that's one. Cute is the word. So it might do the same thing here, but I might do thank you a few times, like that. Quite like that idea. So that is a little skew width. That isn't quite 3 inches that way. Card mustn't have been quite straight. Can't be having that. So we'll cut that one again. That's better. That wasn't the crease. Oh dear. I think this is the longest live I've ever done. Gosh, been at it an hour. Is anybody still with me? I'm just enjoying myself. So I can entertain myself in an empty room. And I'm just putting off having to get in my car and face the shops. Oh, I do like it when you kind of have an idea in your head and you execute it. And it's like, yeah, that was the kind of thing I was going for. I think I would have cut it out with the stitch squares if I had the time. This one I could do all three colours if I actually had a purple posy, which I don't. Not a purple posy, pretty peacock, which I don't. So I think I'm going to go for that one. Although it's got hearts on it. It's got hearts and stars actually. So yeah, could be saying anything on there. The other sayings are, well done, for you, from me, hello, and congratulations. I do quite like hello. Could do hello from me. Do a bit more stamping on that one. I'll get this one on. I'm going to do that. Hello from me. This one's going to have happy birthday down it a few times. Yeah, I'm going to put the light of that at the top, and I'll put the dark happy birthday at the top, I think. Yeah, I love 3x3 cards, Fran. I just think they're so cute, and I do actually like them when they're doing with the largest stitch square. So we're going to have happy birthday. Might have it come in the other way. Oh, I put my finger in that. That's going to make it all sticky. Quite like that I'm not sticking anything out now. Just had a thought. I could put that there like that, or have it out there like that. I think I'll go that way. Actually, there we go. Right, so then it's just this one, and I want to do hello from me. So get these ones off. And get some scrap. I might do it in peacock because then it matches the card base, doesn't it? I think that might look nice. go. Get my big scissors back again. I quite like having sentiments that you just cut out like this, because then you don't need, if you're just starting out, you don't want to think, oh, I need loads of punches, I need loads of dies. Oh no, actually, good pair of scissors. Good pair of scissors is what you need. And we just have a hello from me. So that's just, if you took away all my waffling at the beginning about what I bought and my paper share, that hasn't taken very long at all to produce 4 cards there, and I have got enough to do 2 more. There we go. That's it done. Let's get rid of all these gubbins. Oh, I've got a bit of twine there. I could put a bit of twine on if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Oh, but I do want to pick it up. That was causing me a few problems. So there we are. 4 quick cards. Maybe that's it. So we've got happy birthdays. Hello from me. Quite nice. Sends us a quick note. A little thank you. And another little thank you with the bow. So, nice little set that. Lots of possibilities with that one. And I've got 2 more that I could do. So it's not bad. I'd cut some white squares to go on the inside for writing on. And that's that. Yeah, very pleased with that set. I'm glad I chose that. I'll probably do a card kit with this. And yeah, hope you like that. Thank you for joining me. And I shall, my days are getting later and later and later. I'm gonna, in the new year, I'll pick a day, I'll pick a time, and I might just alternate week by week so that I catch different times of the day for different time zones. Okay, see you again soon.